Ooh, not what I wanted. There we go. Hello everyone. My name is To the Gates Erickson. We are back with HearthStone. This is more or less going to be a deck tech. I'm actually going to start playing a lot more because I have a little more free time now. I'm back from Alabama. Had a good trip. It was great. Give me a sec. I need to close that window. There. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing this week is I'm going to be trying to get higher ranked on Hearthstone. Because what am I right now? I think I went up to 17 and then fell back down to 19. And I was sad. I was extremely sad. So I'm going to try and build a deck and just play that one deck, and we're going to try and go far as I can. Hopefully, I always want to try to break 15 each season, and I never end up having the time to put into breaking into 15 because I just don't play at all. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna make a deck. And hopefully it will do good. So the only issue with making a deck is I have one of each deck type. Is which decks are really strong right now in the current ladder. And it's a lot of Shaman aggro, Warrior aggro, Rogue aggro, and Jade mid-range Shaman. And then you have Reno, the two Reno decks. So it's the two Reno decks, and then Pirate, Rogue, Pirate, Warrior, Pirate Shaman, and Jade Shaman. So those are what's really strong, so I need to find a deck that I think can beat those decks. So it has to be able to deal with aggro decks going wide, it has to deal with late game pressure from the Jades, and it has to compete with Reno decks on the current ladder. So that is the deck that I'm trying to make. And I don't know if I should just jump on the Shaman bandwagon and play like Shaman Nazoth mid-range, where you just play up to Aya Blackpaw and then the Jade Chieftains, and then you just kind of like play some wipes, a lot of Jade cards, not as many early game threats, but quite a few, like a couple, like you play Tunnel Trog and I think Lightning Bolt, and I think there's another, I'm trying to think of the other one drop, but you play like a lot of that kind of stuff, and then your 2 and 3 drops are like Maelstrom Portal, 1 Evolve, the Lightning Storm, and stuff like that. I was looking into that, or I was looking at playing Warlock or Mage, and I don't really know what I want to do. I want to play like a mid-range Warlock really badly. I want to do this. And I want to play Control Warlock. And this is a deck that I've been like trying to mess around with for a long time. But it doesn't do a lot. Or it doesn't do what you want it to do all the time. And the reason being that I wanted to play this deck is because you have cards like Blast Crystal Potion and Siphon Soul. And then you finish the game with Lord Jirax's Value. And that's kind of how this deck is supposed to work. It's got to have early game clears, so you have to play Demon Wrath. At least one Demon Wrath. Its 1-drops are probably going to be along the lines of Mortal Coil, Soulfire, Voidwalker. So this is your early game. Dark Peddler. Shadow Bolts. One Hellfire for right now. See, this is the issue, is I don't want to play Shaman. So I want to play kind of like the next best thing. And this is kind of what the next best thing looks like. Doomsayers. No. So now that we're at 20 cards, we have a total of 5 creatures. 5 creatures in the deck. So the entire rest of this deck is basically trying to find value. And that is the only issue with this deck, is you have to find creatures that are actually good enough to play at value. Usually I'd make a N'Zoth style deck, but I don't know if that is what I should probably be doing here. This video is going to be a lot of me trying to contemplate what I want to do with this deck. We'll do that. We'll put the board clears in. One acidic swamp ooze. 4 weapons, of course. I don't know if I want to play Dirty Rat. If that would be that good of an idea. It's going to need to be one Elise Starseeker, because I need a way to win. Yeah, Dirty Rex, because kinda how that should work. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna just do this for a moment. And we're gonna go N'Zoth. Spell Death Run. Seven. Okay, so this is what I got for Death Rattle cards. I'm gonna play one Sergeant Sally because that's actually a thing. Because you can go Power Overwhelming Sergeant Sally, and Sergeant Sally Power Overwhelming is actually really strong. Alright. So this is our Death Rattle base. Okay, this is what it's looking like. Have an Elise Starseeker. I'm gonna say a Barnes. Yes. So what does that look like? Okay, 2 and everything, and then 1, 3, and 1, 2. So 2 Doomsayers. Oh, what am I doing? Death Rattle. 2 Mistresses of Mixtures. 2 Siphon Souls. 2 Blast Crystal Potions. 2 Demon Wraths. 2 Shadow Bolts. 2 Soulfires. 2 Mortal Coils. 2 Dark Peddlers. 1 Power Overwhelming. No Hellfire apparently is in the deck right now. So here is the question now. How do I make this deck function? Do I just throw in the 1 Hellfire and call it good? Is that what this deck is going to have to be? The only issue with playing Soulfire in this deck is that it can kind of like screw me up really hard. I'm not playing Sergeant Sally Power Overwhelming, so we'll cut that. We'll put in the Acidic Swamp Ooze. And we'll put in the Hellfire. And hopefully... Oh, there's a Power Overwhelming in there. What am I doing? We'll put the other Hellfire in. So... this is kind of what it's going to look like. Alright, so I'm going to try this. I'm going to try and play this deck just all week. Just this one deck. See how it does. I'm going to stream every game I play with it then. So that's how that's going to work. It's only going to be played in ranked. I'm at 19, so I've got like a total of 4 stars in ranked right now, which I can lose. So if I play it for a week, the worst I can possibly do is lose 4 stars and end up in 20 again. And if I end up in 20 again, then I'm going to have to scrap this. If I end up at 20 at the end of the week, I'm going to scrap the deck. No, the idea is I should be climbing. So if I don't end up higher than I did when I started playing the deck, which is 4 stars, so 19, 1 star 19, then I'll scrap the deck, make another one, play that one for a week, see if it gets me any farther. So that is the whole idea behind this, because I want to actually try and climb for you guys instead of just like putzing around in low levels and getting crapped on by decks that shouldn't exist because they're just bad and I lose to them because I'm not teching for decks that I should actually be playing. Or I'm not teching for decks that shouldn't be on ladder because the people don't have the cards to play on the ladder and I'm just losing to decks because I'm playing so low. So anyways, that is this deck. It's more or less N'Zoth Warlock. And let's see how that does. Anyways, thank you all for watching. My name is To The Gates Erickson, and I will see you all in the next Hearthstone video. As for now, thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like the video. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button. And that is all I've got for you today. I'm back from Alabama. It's good to see you guys again. Alright. Goodbye, everyone.